What a great feeling I had today. Actually, well, it didn't start off so great. You know, I was up in town trying to take photographs of some pictures down in the Antoon van Dyck exhibition at the Tate Gallery, you know, down Pimlico Way. And this security guard comes up to me, all authoritarian like, and tells me I ain't allowed to photograph the pictures. So I asked him, what do you mean I ain't allowed to photograph the pictures? And he said, I mean, you ain't allowed to photograph the pictures. Well, I thanked him for straightening up me understanding like, and I desisted from doing so. Now, he could see how profoundly apathetic his bit of bad news had made me, so he thrusts this biro and a bit of scrap paper into my hand and says, but you can draw, sir. Well, it weren't exactly what I'd expected my photographic expedition to unfold like, but you know, I went along with it. Well, I was sat in front of this picture of this bloke on a horse, equestrian portrait of Charles I, it was called, but maybe the title was wrong because this bloke weren't a pedestrian at all. You know, he was on a horse and everything. Now, I was drawn away, right, and I was looking at this bloke, right, and all of a sudden I got this real unpleasant feeling all over me. Real strange it was, like I was becoming greasy or something, or it was in the air. This grease making everything viscous and thick. And I looked at this picture again, right? And it was like the whole thing just changed in front of my eyes. All of a sudden, I saw something else. You know, like when you look at one of them cartoons where to start with you see the young dancing girl, but if you look hard enough, it turns into an old woman, yeah? Well, that happened with this picture, right? And you know what I saw? I saw, how shall I put it? I saw the will to power. Yeah, just imagine that. Now, don't laugh to yourself and say, what a pretentious great wally this narrator is, because, you know, hear me out first, yeah? I'll try and explain what I mean. Right. Now, this bloke up there on the horse, let's say, obviously, he's powerful, yeah? Well, think about it. He's obviously not powerful enough to produce his own images, is he? He needs this painter, Van Dyck, who's the most skillful painter, you know, to fix his image for posterity, yeah? If he didn't, then neither me nor you would be thinking about either King Charles I or Antoon van Dyck at this very moment, would we? Okay. Now this king bloke, right? He's possessed of a certain power that the Van Dyck bloke don't have, right? Because if someone else gets a commission, then Van Dyck don't get set down for posterity either. So you see, the artist needed the power of the king for the opportunity to make an immortal image. And the king needed the best painter to make that immortal image. Yeah? Do you get me? Now, there's something both of them need in order to seal this contract forever, yeah? They need us. They need spectators. If we don't look, then they've lost their power, haven't they? Now, what I saw in this painting, right, was a sort of contract, right, between two people to make an image of power. The power of these two people, like invisible tendrils, creeps out of this picture and has coiled itself all around me. And through me, it's also getting hold of you. As I said, I saw the will to power. Creepy, eh?